What up? What up? New game in order. We back. We back like the Juggernaut Beach. This is our last topic before the final PSAs. So just wanted to. I was gonna try and send this to Chris so he can,
You can still do it. It's not like.
Oh wait, I just had an issue with my headset. What'd you just say, Alex?
Yeah, I was gonna send you send message. Hold on.
He's trying to send you the article pertaining to the
Okay.
Sony thing.
All right.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
There
just
we
had
go.
to. Yummy. What the heck? Unbelievable. Alright, so
God, yo.
now I can't see, but it's all goody.
Just to let you know, y'all, while Alex is looking for that, I am still butthurt that the overlays is fucked up. I will not let that go.
It's all good.
You're making me do this again? Really? Come on now.
Yeah,
This is getting
yo.
old.
Yo, I am like so mad because I worked on that shit mad early. Well, I kind of rushed it, so that's kind of my fault in the sense.
Oh, the
but
Sony and it.
still.
Oh, my brother loves these phones. But
Alright.
What is that, the
Okay.
Xperia?
Yes.
Ho-ho!
Yeah, baby.
I got
That's number
my
4.
I got my my Nexus 5, and I might get a Nexus 6 if the Google might be announcing that their cell service that they're gonna sell data only.
Yeah,
That's gonna be off the fucking hook, and it's pay as you go only. No plans or
that's
nothing.
cool.
Alright. Well,
And you can get the Nexus 6 for I think $350 or $400, completely unlocked, no bloatware. That's where I got my
for real? Hold
I got
on,
my Nexus 5, 32 gigs. There's no SD card, unfortunately. It's the only.
But no
downfall.
bloatware? Ooh,
No
that's
bloatware.
nice.
I got this $400 for the 32 gig version. No bloatware, no
Yeah.
bullshit. Already unlocked. It's in this thing where you can root it with one button press, and it's
oh
ready to
wow.
go.
Alright. Okay. You know what? You see, the whole tech talk thing. We gotta. I'm gonna get it organized going in further. But with this Sony announcement for this phone, the one thing that Sony was doing right was trimming the fat. You know, they got rid of the VAIO. They got out of the smart
Swimming
phone.
on his back.
Dun, 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 fatality. But
What? What,
Now-
Alex? You didn't get one of these, Alex? Come on now. You're
Shut up,
disappointing me.
I can't even see it because I had the.
Well, come on, Alex. I only have
Oh
two
shit,
signs.
yo, Noop, you wasn't here when I was telling them, but there was
don't
this
start,
guy.
yo,
No, there
don't
was this
start,
guy
don't start.
that had a doorbell fixed, and it had Quan Chi's like quote from I think like the Sub-Zero mythology, and then afterwards, after the quote is like "Wule, wule, wule" as a doorbell.
You know what?
Where is it?
New gaming order audience, they got this. They're making fun of Quan Chi and one
Oh,
of his
MK.
fronts.
I'm not making
baby.
fun of him. That's one of my favorite Mortal Kombat
That's
characters.
Noob, yo. That's
Oh
him, yo.
I-
Hold on, Quan Chi doorbell.
I swear to
Unbelievable.
God, when I saw
go ahead,
that, that
Alex.
shit
Yeah,
was
so
so funny.
with that, I think Sony
Let me see if I
is
can
not
find it
is
quicker for you.
messing
Hold
up.
on.
Like they're in the lead with the console, division, and when they started focusing on that, it really paid off. Now they're going right back, and I don't think it's a smart move. Look at how that Walkman that's gonna cost all that money. Now they're doing this. I mean, this new smartphone might be the shit. Who knows? But they gotta focus. But given the team time to talk about it, Shinmore, what are your thoughts on Sony getting back into the smartphone?
Okay, alright. First of all, Sony needs to knock it off. Okay, first of all, what operating system does this Sony Xperia even run?
It's running
Okay.
5.0. 5.0.
Of what? 5.0 of what?
Android.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
It's gonna be Lollipop.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
on 5.1. It's going to be on 5. it's
Okay,
gonna be
I
on
give him that.
5.0.
That's a smart move, unlike BlackBerry, but that's a smart move. But here's the thing. I don't know anybody outside of Nuke 1949 that has that phone. Now, wait, it's probably a small number. No, if you like it, you like it. You have a small number. But I know Sony, one, they're getting out of the TV business.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, all right, you put in this phone, it's like you're trying to hold on. Obviously we know who has the markets locked right now, Samsung and Apple. That's just like saying, Oh, I want to know Kia. Who's getting them Microsoft phones? Ain't nobody getting those. and I like Microsoft, but ain't nobody getting those phones, dude. Let me tell you.
Just as an FYI for everyone, Windows as of quarter four last year has a 2.8% market share. BlackBerry has a 0.4 market share. In the smartphone market in the United States.
But you know what? I'm not for nothing. I bet you there's probably more people that have a Microsoft phone than a Sony Xperia.
Console wars taking it to the smartphones.
Taking it to the smartphones.
I think if he's talking about all Windows phones as compared to just the Xperia, he's probably right. I only know one other person with an Xperia.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Back in the day, I want to say at least 10 years ago, it was none of this. You know that? I would say Motorola was on top back in the day.
Yeah, with the Razor and everything.
Exactly, but it was none of this. Now it's like, yo, just like Alex said, it's like console wars. Everybody's like, well, who has the best phone? So, I don't know about the Xperia. I'm not a fan of it, but you know what? Hey, if it works for Sony, it works for them.
If Sony's smart, what they should do is make it communicate with the PS4.
It will. That's
yeah, I think it will.
Wule.
Yo, did you get that
PS
text
Vita
message
Part
tone?
Unbelievable. But
No, I didn't.
Dang, gotta do it.
Yeah, you can take the audio clip.
Okay. So, Anoop, what are your thoughts on this new smartphone from Sony?
What is it called? The Xperia
Xperia.
Z4.
Z4? You sure it's not Z5?
No, it's Z4.
Okay, let me look
It's
at
the
it
4.
then.
The 3 is out now. I don't think Sony's. You had said you don't think Sony should get back into the arena for trimming the fat. They don't do anything anymore. They do music devices. I think they still make headphones, and they do PlayStation, and maybe your other little consumer electronics. But
they're out of
other
TVs though, and they ain't really doing TVs.
Or
they
laptop.
doing.
But they do
every once in a
TVs,
while.
but it's in a very small market now. It's not like how Samsung and Toshiba and stuff like that.
But apparently this phone is supposed to shut up, yo. It's supposed to take some of the Vita's qualities and let you like play certain games and things like that.
They're doing
But
this,
that's-
but not supporting the Vita. Those Jack in the Box.
Those are the rumors right now.
Well,
There's also supposed to be a music version coming out with like a superior headphone jack on it and some other things like
They
that.
need to knock
I mean,
that off.
I want it for the simple fact that I know I'm gonna end up with a PS4,
Ooh.
and I like the connectivity of it. And you gotta look, yes, Microsoft has, a phone out, and it is,
Yeah, that phone is gonna go the way of the Zoom.
Nobody wants it. I mean, Olivia Pope uses it on Scandal. I guess that helps. But, I don't know. I like the features of what I've read about it. I think it's going to be interesting. I like the way it looks. I've always been the oddball when it comes to cell phones. Like I'll get an LG.
You've been an oddball.
I have a Motorola because everyone's going to get the Galaxy. Everyone's going to get the iPhone.
Ooh, that's
So
Galaxy
it's like, what
S6.
appeals to
Ooh.
me? It's like, how's it gonna appeal to me outside of that? So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Shut up. All right, so Nelson, Chris, I let you go first, right?
No, I didn't go yet on this
All
topic.
right,
I just had a quick jumping on that Urcel's point. That's all I had so far.
Go ahead.
all right, go ahead.
Government, man.
It's
Boule.
Sony. It's Sony garbage. What can I say? The same
Come on,
company
give them a
that put-
chance.
This the same company that put out the PS2. How many of those did you have, Alex? This is like the ninth time I'm asking. You had 7.
7.
7, I believe your answer was.
Woo!
And also the same company that came,
Quan Chi.
Right there.
Shinnok, baby. All right,
all
go ahead.
right. This is also the same company that came up with a $2,000 record player that used a laser instead of a needle. Yes,
You know
they
what?
came-
Sony is doing like what Nintendo and Sega would like Nintendo. Nintendo always tried that VR stuff. Like they were always taking chances. So it looks like Sony's
they
trying to.
tend to do. They at least back in the day, they did try to do certain high-end items, which it's a cool thing. But this phone doesn't excite me. I'm not sure if I could buy it direct from Sony and how much it's going to be.
Mhm.
I personally use the Nexus phone. I'm not switching to any other brand unless I could get it for free.
Mhm.
Because mine comes bloatware free because I buy it direct from Google and I can use it with whatever carrier I choose to.
Okay.
What?
Stuff. See that rated.
What? Gonna
Unbelievable.
make me do that again. Yeah. So, it doesn't really excite me. I'm more excited about the Google announcements, which I think we talked off segment.
Mhm.
In the director's cut, where Google is going to be launching a data-only cell service, which is going to use the Sprint and T-Mobile networks. It's supposed to be able to flow seamlessly between the two, and you'll need to buy a Nexus 6 to use it. And it's data-only pay-as-you-go. I'm more excited for that than this.
That sounds.
Google's killing them, yo. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's
They're
unfortunately
hitting Drago rib shots.
since it's not their own network, they're still tied to T-Mobile and Sprint's costs, but they got enough on their plate. I'd rather them focus on getting Google Fiber out than getting a cell network out.
Yeah.
But then again, getting a cell network out is much quicker because they just have to put up towers, which is far cheaper than laying down fiber infrastructure.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it will be able
What?
to. The Z3 did let you stream PS4 games. PS.
Three?
4? 3? 4? Wait.
Three's the last console.
Shut up.
All right. So for the sake of time, Nelson.
Yeah, go ahead, Nelson.
What was the actual topic at hand, so I can kind of like
PS4. You can stream PS4 on the last phone. You'll be able to do it on a new phone.
This is about the Sony Xperia Z4 smartphone in Japan. So they announced it for Japan only. But if it's going to have PS4 compatibility, like Noop is saying, it'll definitely get a US release. It's just a matter of time.
Well, I mean, like I was telling Alex on an offline topic, there's stores in Jersey and in Manhattan that specialize in overseas phones. It's not going to be out of reach for the Americans' hands much longer. But I'm looking at the specs of the phone. This looks pretty brolic. I mean, for a Sony Xperia phone. I remember the first one that ever came out. Oh my lord, that was something else. But that was like 2009 or something like that.
You talking about the Xperia Play with the controller?
I don't know if it had the controller, but I know it had like the dual screen, the one in the front and the one in the back.
Oh yeah, you flip it open.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was some crazy stuff. But
I had the one with the controller underneath.
Why does it look like an iPhone to me though?
It
says everyone's copying that design.
That's like the common.
A lot
the
of the
common
phones
model
look like
now.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Be original. Do something different. I don't know.
But wait, hold on. I just want to piggyback on Nelson's
Yeah, my phone
comment.
looks like that too.
You want to piggyback on Nelson?
On his
getting on
comment.
the
Hooray!
comment.
Listen.
I
Shut
hope Nelson brought the lube. He's gonna need it.
What happened?
What the heck?
shout out to Shinwar. Shinwar, the Z4 will have SD card expansion availability. I think up to 128 gigs or 64 gigs. I think.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool.
you got some iPhones that come with the 120.
No,
No, but
it
no.
What?
They come on
No,
128,
no,
but
you have to buy the
expansion.
phone with it built in. You
Built
can't
in,
add
yeah.
your own. Hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
can't-
know.
Yeah, but hold on. Just when Nelson was
Hooray.
talking about when Nelson was talking about the foreign phones, I had a colleague at my job. She had this phone called the Mio.
Yeah,
and
that's a good phone.
it's a
remember
good.
that.
Hold on. It's a good phone. Here's the problem, though. Since I think she said her husband got it from China. Yo, dude, this phone, it resembled an iPhone, but it had the Android software. Dude, it was no Android software that I ever seen. Couldn't go on the Play Store. I'm like,
I have one of those phones right here.
you have a Mio?
I have one right here.
I'm getting
Yo, dude,
Hold
the
on,
operating
I'll be back.
system
Yeah,
was-
keep talking. I'll be back.
It was mad weird, Joe. The operating system, like, just the way the interface was just different. But when I looked at the about, it said it was an Android. I'm like, what?
Okay, well, let me do some show and tell real quick. Apparently, as you guys can see, this is like a regular iPhone case or whatever. But due to a little incident that I explained to Alex that is supposed to help the company get a little bit of money. As you can see, it looks like an iPhone from the outside, but it's actually not. And the way to show proof that it's not an iPhone, you look real carefully, there's a little dot right there for the reset button on the phone. So that clearly indicates it's using some of the type of software. Now, this is using the latest Android software version as far as I'm able to tell. And this runs like a fake duplicated iPhone. which is run
Yeah.
in China. They sell these phones for $150 a pop. And the way how this Android software works, it has more RAM, it has more memory, and it has a certain GPU processor that allows it to be as smooth as like an iPhone software. But you're able to do way more complicated shit. You could check the heat temperature, see how much RAM you're using on each particular software. That's on some
That
crazy
junk is
shit.
mad huge too, yo.
It is
Let me
huge.
see it. Let me see it again, Nelson.
What, the actual phone?
Ruler.
And that looks like one of the iPhone boxes that we use at work. Wow. And you know what? When I was in Afghanistan, like they used to have these phone shops, and you know those Afghans, they knew what they were doing. Like they would have a quad band, 4G. Like it's just craziness, man.
But the thing is about these phones, which I'm also gonna give you a little bit more information.
Fuck.
The one that Shiwan was talking about, the Mio phones, that's one of the versions, and this one comes with the Mio / MediaTek. MediaTek is also another firmware version that the phone can use as well.
Can you
on
flash
here.
it?
It's already pre-flashed.
Uh-huh.
You can reflash it as much as you want, as long as you could turn on the fucking device, which is
Right.
a little bit more different than, like I said, a regular iPhone. But they went so far that they even branded the logo, the name, and the serial number on this fake ass phone.
Wow.
So
You know, Nelson, I gotta pay you a visit. I gotta see this thing in person.
by all means, if you could get it to turn
Oh,
on,
wow.
that's fine.
That's what they're gonna
But
do with that
let
Xperia phone.
me talk, because apparently I didn't get a full chance to speak about
Yeah,
the
it just
thing.
got crazy. Go ahead.
If it works with the PlayStation 4, that would be great, because they always been talking about like compatibility, same thing like with the Vita supporting the PS3 at the time, and you know, and stuff like that. That would be actually a good look, because Microsoft is doing something in the works right now where they make like an integration to the computer, to the console, and probably to tablets and mobile phones, as long as it's
Yep.
like Microsoft or Windows based.
Well, Windows 10 is gonna streamline it all eventually.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
so that might be the start for Sony to get itself together and do that. And just to give you a heads up, Alex, if you think the Vita is dead, you're wrong. They just licensed and branded the Sony Vita 3000 versions. So there's a new updated Vita coming out with new software and new
Come
shit.
on, what the heck?
Just so you
I
can
got
stop.
that launch day, man.
Just so you can stop. And apparently, from what I hear
Alex,
from...
did you-
Yeah,
Oh no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
no, from what I was gonna say, they're now supporting the HDMI out input
Oh
thing
my
now, so
gosh.
you can plug it
Wow.
in and make it into a
Can
blow
my
up
Vita
version.
do it? Can my Vita do it? The very first gen that came
Do
out?
you have the actual thing on the handheld? No, unless you want to trade it in and get it.
You know what? I'm gonna wipe it and then I'm gonna freaking trade it for.
Yeah, Alex,
another
did you
Vita.
ever get in for that settlement to get your voucher for?
I've been wrapped up. I didn't go
You
ahead
should
and
do it so you can at least get your $50 back.
Okay, yeah, I can use it eventually if everything goes through and I move. I'm gonna need every penny I could get. But with that, for the sake of time, we got to bring the segment to a close. We got one more topic after this, and we're gonna go into PSA. So thank you for joining us. It kind of ran longer than expected, but we had to get our tech talk in. So because I work with cell phones, Shinwar used to work with cell phones, and you know these
I
guys
still
know
work
that-
with cell phones. Ew, trying to cancel me out, yo.
But,
I work in a call center for a phone company.
oh my
It's not
bad.
fun.
Unbelievable. With the Akuma style, we'll be back in the next segment. And we'll go off from there. We'll see you guys later.